kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Down to the final 8 now. Quarterfinal matchups at neutral locations, Kirby. And that means one team, which won a conference championship, is rested. The other team is coming off an emotional win just a week ago.
And, Chris, the prevailing thought would be, boy, the team that gets a chance to rest would be in a better position. But as we saw in 2024, the teams that got that rest, they lost their rhythm. And I think the teams that had a chance to play, they continue to stay in their routine, and it really benefited them. Let's see how it plays out today.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
The sure hands. It's Rodgers. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Big moment early in this playoff game. They face a third down on the opening drive. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
It's a quick grab. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards, sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The receiver grabs it. And the game just good enough for a first down. And the player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout or then check him out. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Back to throw again. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They finally make the stop for the offense threatening down. First down to the 27.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
He hands it off from the gun. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Well, I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right, but that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
The field goal is good. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fielded in the end zone. It's Martin. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. The Nittany Lions offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Let's check out the impact players in this game, Kirk. Guys that are going to have to step up and deliver. The teammates look to them. Coaches are counting on them today.
Chris, I think these are the guys that show the most consistency, and I think that's why we're showcasing them. And they're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
They bring him down, but a huge gain. Midfield to the 49.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking for some space. It's 4. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
What a nice job here by this offensive line in the back to pick up this first down. And, Chris, you know better than me growing up in this area, Penn State's offense and the ability to run the ball, probably been doing it as well as anybody in college football for decades, going back to guys like the late, great Franco Harris and Kajana Carter and Larry Johnson and Miles Sanders more recently, and, of course, Saquon Barkley. I mean, the list goes on and on of great Penn State running backs. I'm sure they're proud to see him running the football the way he is today.
The Nittany Lions begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. He finds his man. Tackled at the 8 after the completion. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
Running out of time in the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly. You got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. He's swarmed by the defense.
Hey, the defense is doing everything that they can to try to keep these guys out of the end zone. Now we've got a big 3rd down coming up.
And he sets up a 3rd down and goal from the 6. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. 3rd and goal. Looking to throw the ball. Launching one to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Nittany Lions.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the offense makes its way onto the field, hoping for a successful drive. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. They settled for a field goal last time out. Let's see what they can do this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on first down, but missed it.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And he's sacked. He'll be brought down right at the 5-yard line.
Love the call here by the defensive coordinator to be able to call this linebacker blitz to come up with a sack. And over the years, Penn State blitzes these backers and are more effective than maybe any school in the country.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. We reach the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He's hit as he throws it. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. Swarmed by the pass rush, a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
That's reeled in. It's 4. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The pass rush closing in. Receiver makes the grab. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. So they'll send out the field goal unit to give it a shot here from very long distance. They're going to trust the kicker from 56. The kick is blocked. Somebody got a hand on that.
What a job here by the special teams coach to come up with this design block on the field goal. You could see it. From the left side, they had exactly what they wanted to be. The designated guy that's coming in makes the block, and you get a heck of a turn of events.
And the offense trots back out on the field again. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And here's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense right to the line, playing with tempo now.
This offense is known for that up-tempo approach. The defense has got to make their calls and get adjusted and ready to play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. That's caught. It's Rodgers. And they wrap it up after the completion just short of the 1st down marker. And 3rd and short to try to pick it up on the ground. That play enough for a 1st down. The offense set up at the 43.
That's enough for the 1st down. As we've seen so many teams around the country, they get that first down, look out. They're going to go fast, and here they come. Defense has got to be clued in and be ready to play.
He's down with room to run. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. It's an option look. And now it's fumbled. What a decision. Scooped up in the defense. They get him down, but the takeaway and the return, a huge play to set up the offense here. And the Penn State offense comes back on the field. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, another positive gain for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Caught near the goal line, and he scores! Touchdown, Penn State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points. Return starts from inside the 5.
And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st down, it's play action. Finds his man. It's Rodgers. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Offense beginning to click on this drive as they try to reach the end zone for the first time today. And looking to throw now on 1st down. And that one's picked off. What a play. They get him down after a short return. Wow, the takeaway sets up the offense at the 43.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive and ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
And the Penn State offense is back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Makes the ground. It's 4. And the ball to the ground. And the defense comes up with the football.
Great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They were in the right place, just the right time.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
The offense stays on the field. They're going to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. Okay, we reached the 2-minute timeout. The offense some work to do here, trying to cut into this lead before halftime. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. The pocket breaking down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And he'll set up to throw. He's running out of time here. Incomplete, trying to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last pop.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. My line getting pillaged.
But he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws the ball.
Man.
The offense needs 10 yards on this 4th down to keep the drive going. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. On the move now. He'll throw it now. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Now they trap him for a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Short connection with a tight end here. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. 3rd down play for this offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Grab down the middle. It's Reynolds. And we're able to move the sticks. Set up now, 1st down at the 34.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offensive coordinator's doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So it's third down, but out comes the field goal unit. They'll try to add 3 points before halftime. And it's good right down the middle. And they add to their lead. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Time ticking away. Time for just 1 more play before halftime. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's incomplete. Trying for a big play there as time runs out in the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level.
The kickoff team out there now to get this second half underway. Bringing it out, it's Martin. Continues to fight for yards. They tackle him at the 8. Good coverage there. Bad decision to bring it out. And the Nittany Lions offense retakes the field. Already a 2-possession lead here. Let's see if they continue to call it aggressively and try to put this defense in a bigger hole. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They make the tackle, but not for a solid gain on that pass. Here's the second down play. Play action fake. Looking to throw. Wide open downfield. He's in the clear. Look at that. He's still going. Potentially a touchdown-saving tackle, but not before a long completion. The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
The Nittany Lions are moving quickly down the field. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. It's a quarterback keeper. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down. 2nd and 1.
It's a nice game by this offense. This quarterback has such a good feel for running the option. Whether it's handing it, keeping it himself, or pitching it, puts a lot of pressure on the discipline of this defense.
Big throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And the tackle is made, but the offense now is set up. 1st and goal from the 9. And the Nittany Lions looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Slides the quick throw. Tackled after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Boy, tight windows is always down here. They have trust in throwing it. You just have to be smart.
They'll hand it off. And he fights in for the score. Touchdown, Nittany Lions. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Boy, Chris, how about the blocking on this touchdown run? The effort and execution combined with the vision of the running back, everything just working in concert together.
Point after, up and good. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Handoff here from the shotgun. They test the middle there, but get nothing. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Zips it down the middle. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They look to throw it here on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example of a defense has the ability to play wide, but still be...
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Chris, this one's on the quarterback, in my opinion. He's got to have a better feel and a presence in the pocket to be able to either check it down or get rid of the ball. He just can't take the sack.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Out comes the field goal team to give it a shot. This is a long way out. And he's got it from 58 yards away, never in doubt.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem. Up into the net from 50+.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the offense trots back onto the field here. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to scramble. Looks like he's going to run it. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. And Kirk, it's Penn State on top as we break for the quarter. And with 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive in the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They open the 4th by going to the air. Makes the grab. It's Rodgers.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys inbounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
Catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Incompletion in first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 47. Quarterback making some changes at the line. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Looking to throw yet again. And this one is caught. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Movement here from the tight end. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Oh, it's another incompletion. Just something is missing with this offense. Cannot quite get into sync. And now we got another 4th down for this quarterback.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking downfield near the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter, a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
They make the stop, but it's a big play for the 31.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. But when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and they'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
First down, looking to throw the ball. There's contact on the throw. And that pass falls incomplete.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game, and why is he throwing the football?
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screen play, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Quarterback now all alone in the backfield. Press coverage now from these DBs. Bringing pressure. Grab near the sticks. It's Martin. Fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Offense makes its way on the field to get the drive started. Remember, last time they went for it on 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. See if they can recover from that here. The receiver makes the catch. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain. No huddle now for the offense.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback, and it also can be covered many times.
Taking a shot deep down the right side. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been...
And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield.
Love this never-say-die attitude from this quarterback. He's still slinging it out there. This game's out of reach, but this guy's still putting the ball in the air, and this one's a touchdown.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. But he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Working clock with the ground game. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And the quarterback dropping back. Quick throw, testing the middle. Caught! He's wide open. Look out! Touchdown, Nittany Lions. They connect for 6.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about, whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line. The entire unit has been dominant.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the offense back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
They fail to connect downfield again, and time is a major factor now here in the fourth quarter with the deficit being this big. Just not much working for this offense today.
Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
But here we are in the fourth quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense to give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Pulls it in. It's Rodgers. Offense moving closer to the line of game after that catch. Looking to throw again. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
The decision to go for it doesn't pan out. The offense now has great field position to start the drive. Trying to find room. It's 4. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense tries to put the finishing touches here on a lopsided victory. Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap. He's looking to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Grab behind the line. It's Reynolds. Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Second down and goal. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quarterback's got it on the option. Pitch to the back. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Penn State.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it's fielded. Can the returner make something happen here? Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage. Here's the first play of the drive now. Set up at the 24. On first and 10, looking to throw. Looking deep for late game heroics. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
They bring him down, but the freshman quarterback showing off the arm strength. Looking to throw it on first down. Looking for a late deep shot. And it's incomplete. He dropped it on the final play. Somehow that's a fitting ending for this offense.